Okay, that is apparently live. Okay, we are apparently live, which is cool. That is apparently live. Yeah, I don't need to listen to my own voice. Right, let's get... Do not crash. Good, it has not crashed. Okay. Hello and welcome to the EEPROM 9, and apparently we already have a viewer. I don't even know how this happened. But that's a good thing, because there's probably a way to get it to work with an API to upload to Facebook and all that shit, but no one ever pays attention to it much on there, and this isn't one of those live streams where it's like loads of other people are on. But, yes, the subject. It's Portal 2's, like, this month is its basically 10-year anniversary. And anyone who knows me and looks at my Steam Workshop files, search the EEPROM 9 LaTeX Steam, you'll see there's a lot of custom Portal 2 levels, and I highly say everyone who has Portal 2, go play them because they're awesome. And send feedback because I want to know where I'm shit. And the mouse, what is it? Oh, is it the battery? I think the battery's dying in my mouse because it's... Yeah, hang on. Isn't that fun? Look, they're Maplin batteries. You can't get anything Maplin anymore because Maplin went under a few years ago now. Right, let me just grab 2 more batteries. Two more batteries acquired. They're new ones that I brought like literally probably about a month ago. Alright, my mouse should now be happy and not complaining about being dead. Oh, that's just typical. That's just so typical. You put the batteries in it, it's just nope. We're having slight technical issues here. What the hell is going on here? Oh, that's just dumb. The little plastic insulator went up and landed in front of the little button contact. Only a month old and they're already falling apart. Well done, Duracell! Fuck's sake. Oh, I was just about to challenge myself to do a video without swearing and I've already failed it. So that's fun. So remember, do the comments and shit, so whatnot, because I've got them on the monitor up here. I've got the OBS on this monitor, and I got the CPU specs running. And we're only using half the CPU, because it's got a new CPU in it, which Windows 7 does not like. So I got to figure that out. If anyone knows, can link me to legit drivers for the i5-7400 CPU. If you can link me drivers, that'd be awesome and save me a whole lot of fucking headache work. But enough rambling. Let's actually play the game. Now I have actually run through it because I got it when it was it would have been a week or two ago now. I downloaded this when it was just like, oh, I finally released it! Because I am a little obsessed with Portal and Portal games. We still have no comments, which is crap. Such is life. For some weird reason, the audio in this is really quiet when it comes to the music.
Hello, test subject.
4509.
You have been in stasis for
16
days and
4
decades.
Yeah, it's got the typical thing. Apparently there's a companion cube somewhere around in this area somewhere.
Welcome to the Aperture Science
That's
long-term
the Easter
human
eggs to
storage
find. Can
vault.
we find all the
You
companion
have been
cubes?
selected to take part in a very special testing course.
Yay! Oh wait, we have no choice. This is Aperture Science.
Federal regulations require us to inform you that the testing ahead may result in slight cases of sore throat, or blurry vision, or death. If you
there we go,
experience
that's the
any
first
of the
companion
aforementioned
cube.
side effects, please do not hesitate to write them down in your test report.
So you'll find out where this is set as you listen to the announcer, who is actually the
This vacuum tube will take you to your testing area. You will be further instructed there.
He is actually based off the announcer you hear in
Good
the
luck.
actual Portal 2, but it seems to be his voice in particular. People have real difficulty replicating exactly. You know, they figured out how to do Gladys, Wheatley, Turrets, and just about every other character, but for some weird reason, the announcer seems to be the one that people do. And the guy who does this does a whole load of Portal 2 animations that are absolutely brilliant. And he voice acts all these characters. It's just like, you know, there's definitely he has a lot of skills, and he's voice acting a lot of female characters as well. I love these tube rides, they're always quite fun. Companion cubes, yeah, that's the Easter egg. So you gotta throw in your Easter eggs. My Easter eggs are the Franking cubes. I absolutely love them, just the crude melding of the sentry turrets and cubes. I don't know what Kakara viewers versus playback mean. Hello.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. These automated messages will
Hello.
guide you through your test today. The door in front of you is programmed to open in approximately
20
years. This test can be solved in two different ways. Option 1, wait patiently. Option 2, time travel to the future. The choice is yours. However, if you prefer time travel, the Enrichment Center will provide you the means to pursue that option.
I
The
absolutely
time portal
love
will open
both Portal
and testing
1
will
and
begin
Portal 2.
in 3, 2, 1.
I wouldn't say I have a favourite between the two. I absolutely love them both. Because that, and it's like if you ever watch like Yahtzee videos, it's like Portal.
Sensors indicate that you have not yet stepped through the time portal.
But Portal is like snooker cues to the bollocks humour, whereas
You have
Portal
still
2 is
not
custom
travelled through
play in the
time.
face.
Please enter the time portal.
One thing that will actually be really interesting, and you'd probably have to decompile the maps to confirm
To
this,
help you decide,
is
the
whether
Enrichment
they've
Center
actually
is going to provide
programmed
you
this
with
door
two new
to
options.
open
Option 1,
in 20
Step
years.
through the time
That'd be a
portal.
fun little Easter egg in itself.
Option 2, die from thirst. The choice is yours.
I love that. The illusion of choice. So much of life is filled with illusions of choices.
Welcome to the future. Time traveling through portals will be an essential part of this testing course.
Indeed.
In order to help you distinguish between the present
The
and
tests
the
are quite
future, this part of the
challenging too.
Enrichment Center has been left untouched for the last
20
years.
Oh god,
You
when I
may
got
see
Portal
some signs
2,
of decay.
I
Don't worry,
binge
the
played
Enrichment
through the
Center is
whole
designed
game
to
in one
withstand
session.
centuries without
It
proper
was
maintenance.
intense because they added a fuck ton more
Find a way
content
to
in there.
exit the chamber.
It would have been better to do it in chunks over, like, you know, the first part in like one day, the middle part in like a second day, and then the end part in a third day. Doing it all in one session is a bit too much. Unless, of course, you're on a plane going across the Atlantic, then, well, what else are you going to do but binge through the whole of Portal 2? By the time you get through it, most of the plane journey's gone. And we're back to when it
Welcome
was
back
nice
to the
and
present.
new.
If you are ever unsure which timeline you're in, simply observe your environment. the present should always look a bit cleaner than the future.
And you'll find out why later in the game, because we are actually going to play through the whole thing. This is a stream.
This Aperture Science test subject teleportation device will dematerialize your body and rematerialize it in the next chamber.
Doesn't
This
exactly sound
process
safe.
is absolutely safe. Usually.
Yeah, they nailed the humour of the game. Actually, one thing that's interesting with this particular mod, it's absolutely brilliant. They seem to have done it without using any custom models whatsoever. Aside from the green portal, which I have a suspicion is done through some very clever manipulation of world portals. Yes, now I'm going into talking hammer mapping mode now. Because what the world portals
These
are...
next chambers will involve cube and button-based testing with the perks of time travel.
Yay! Is basically you build two identical maps and you have them sitting off somewhere but not accessible or visible to each other in the to the player, but they can be right next to each other. And then basically what it is like basically a portal which goes between the two, but doesn't fit in the usual as the one you can fire around. And they've somehow managed to
will appear in the same
this.
position in the future.
And they've somehow managed to manipulate it.
Moving a cube in the present will automatically update the location of the same cube in the future.
Actually, they've got the balancing of this game just perfect.
Nice try, but bringing a present cube to the future violates the laws of causality and is therefore impossible.
It's always interesting exactly how... Would the laws of causality actually work like that if it was actually possible to travel in time? There's actually 25 tests in total. It took me 5 hours to get through this game on my first playthrough.
This future version of the cube can be moved. Good. Please continue to the next chamber.
There's a few ways to glitch out the chambers and end them in unexpected ways. I think I found a few of them while playing the game.
Understanding the concept of cause and
There's our
effect
second
will be
cube.
vital to solving the upcoming tests. Simply put, everything you do in the present has an impact on the future, but not the other way around.
Yep, you can't change the past. Oh, that's a 3D printer making that noise. I don't know if you can hear it going on behind me, but the 3D printer's running. So that's making all sorts of weird, whirry noises. I'm printing out parts for my Mark III night vision scope. It's time to finally actually finish that thing. I started it in the summer. I have not got round to finishing it.
Good thinking. While it is impossible to bring a present cube to the future, this clever trick allows you to have two versions of the same cube in one timeline. This will prove to be very useful in future chambers.
Oh god, yes. This one I've seen people actually glitch. One glitch is if you hold it onto there, you can actually, and back up, you can actually get yourself on that in time, but yeah, fuck doing that. I've seen someone also use this cube to do like a jumpy type thing up there on YouTube. But me, I figured it out the proper way. And we are not doing it the proper way right now. Shall we show you the proper way? We have one viewer. Ah, my channel is such a fucking failure. It's a good job it's not my day job, this channel, or I would be still living in the parents' house with no hope of a future.
Always remember, if you change the destiny of an object in the present, the future version of that object will be affected as well. If this sounds too complicated, you're in luck. The next chamber will only heavily rely on your understanding of this very basic concept.
Yeah, but at this point I was still trying to get my head round it when I first played through this. You can probably guess how this one goes. Oh, our only commenter's already gone. He abandoned us. That's alright, the levels you'll get to see. The ones I did. But yeah, I love the concept of this. It's not the first time travel concept in Portal 2. There are a lot of maps which did it, but they didn't have a user movable portal, time portal. No one's quite done the mechanics like this.
Good. By now, you hopefully understand the concept of cause and effect and how cubes behave in different timelines. Now, let's move on to something more interesting.
If you don't understand it. It's not just Black Mesa that had teleportation tech. Mind you, Black Mesa's tech seems somewhat quaint compared to what Aperture Laboratories had access to.
And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. Aperture Science proudly presents...
Oh, this is where you get the gun, the portal gun.
The Triple Portal Device.
I love it how
Go on. Pick it up.
What was a joke made by Wheatley in Portal 2 is actually a thing. There's a triple portal
The
device.
gun. This marvelous device will allow you to place 3 different portals. For now, however, to introduce you to the concept of portals in different timelines, the time portals will be placed for you.
How the portals work in the is similar to the cubes, but it takes a while to get your head around. I love how they add this extra glow to them. This is where you get to start seeing how they work in the...
A portal placed in the present will appear on the same surface in the future.
How they got the portals to interact like this, I am not entirely sure.
A portal placed in the future
I would
will
love
not
to have a
override
chat
its
to the
existing
map maker
location
about
in
this
the
game.
present.
I'll probably end up decompiling the levels at some point just to satisfy my curiosity.
Good.
Wouldn't be the
Thinking
first
in
time
four
I've done
dimensions
that on mods.
means not only knowing where to place your portals, but also when.
I mean, Stanley Parable, for example, that one of the endings has it where the announcer there activates a nuclear device in it, and no matter what you can do, you cannot stop the nuke from going off. And so, what did I do? Well, I wanted to know for sure, so I decompiled the level and started rooting around in the files and with the map entities. Because I wanted to know how that was done. And yeah, none of them link back to any sort of thing to disable the timer. And a lot of the things that shut you off.
Please ignore that. The decay of this facility over the past
20.
years may have caused the destruction of some portal surfaces. Try to find a way around this.
I just need to check the 3D printer, just make sure those noises aren't a problem. No, 3D printer situation is nominal. This is good. The time portal. The middle mouse button turned out to be the time portal one. This one is a bit trippy. So we want one portal there. In fact, we want one portal there. We want to remember our blue is there. We don't care where the others are. It's how we move it around now. Oh yes, we want one there, don't we? Of course, Simon. Then we can use our blue here. Activate our time portal. And we make it through to the end. It's a whole lot simpler when you've done it before. And oh no, the glass is stopping me getting through. Whatever shall we do? I know. It's actually, how they've paced this on teaching you the puzzles is absolutely brilliant. They nailed it.
Nicely done. Take note. Because time portals exist in exactly the same location in both timelines, they can only be placed on surfaces which are intact in both the present and the future.
Oh, is this just chamber A? Oh, we're getting the circle music from the 3D printer now. Because when it's doing the circles, whenever you're printing anything round, you get the circle music.
This next chamber will involve the concept of momentum-based traveling through portals. You go in fast, you come out fast. Simple enough.
And we can see what the future looks like. Whoa! I don't think it was supposed to do that. That's just a general glitch in portal. There's a glitch that lets you fly with the excursion funnel that still works. Alright, so we've got that one. Then we want to go through here.
Touching the material emancipation grills will cause any ordinary portal to fizzle. Time portals are not affected. If a portal closes in the present, it will also close in the future. So think about where and when to pass through them.
Whee!
Outstanding. Now that you know all the essentials, how about shooting some time portals of your own?
I'll probably end up quoting this game for months afterwards. the other really good one was Portal Stories Mel. And one of our viewers just fucked off. Thank you, viewer! Getting bored and buggering off. I don't really blame you. Oh, bugger. I have loads of fiddly things on my desk. An important thing, especially as I do my day job at this desk these days. Oh, look at that, not even half my memory is in use and I've got a whole fuck ton of tabs open on Firefox. Although Chrome's more of the memory hog these days. Back in the day when it came out, really...
Ahead of you is the Aperture Science Time Portal Activation Force Field. This field will activate and deactivate your ability to shoot time portals. It will not fizzle your portals or destroy cubes. Great. The following chamber will combine all the elements you have learned so far.
Yay.
Good luck solving your first test while shooting 3 different portals.
Right, got it. This, my friends, is an important thing to know. This one took a while for me to figure out how to do this particular test. But the solution, when you think about it, is actually quite simple. And I balls it up. Because of course I balls it up. Oh, bugger. Yeah. Yeah, I've just had to rework it out. Hang on. There we go. And then we can get both cubes up here like this. No more comments, no more comments.
Well done. Traveling through a time portal will also transfer your current momentum into the other timeline.
Indeed. Yeah, so I might have to learn how to do the portals. Look at that bottomless pit below us. Whee! You'd never get me doing that in real life. You wouldn't even get me walking over the bottomless pit in real life. You know, those people who like walk on the grills of mine shafts, I don't know how the hell they do it. Because I just lock up in fear. You can tell they had fun playing with the animations. There's a few ways to do this one, there are. There are. Yes, there are is such a real world word. God. Oh, that's right. Hang on. Let's get ourselves up there. As I remember how to do this. What was the last? Oh, that's right. Subliminal, but only. That was actually pretty awesome. I did enjoy the very Portal-esque vibe on that. You don't have to put that cube there. Tell you what, it's not gonna. This is not gonna be a 5-hour
Now,
stream tonight.
let's move on to some more advanced challenges.
Funny how I forgot the solution to the last one. I had to sort of relearn it. Wonder how many more puzzles there'll be like that. There's at least 2 I reckon I glitched. There's at least 2 or 3 I reckon I sort of glitched to a solution.
If you are ever unsure where you placed your portals or where you left a cube in the other timeline, feel free to use the puzzle element indicator switch on your portal device. This will display holographic projections of your portals and cubes in the other timeline.
Yeah, I never really saw what that exactly did. Ha! Saw the button that slide away when I came in. It's like, gone. Ain't no button for you. Ah, but remember. Remember, children. Have we got the time in time? No, we were too slow. Bum nuggets. That's alright. Oh, fiddlesticks. Oh, fiddlesticks. What now? There we go. It's all about timing, that one. Still no new viewers and still no new comments. Well, that's a bit shit. That makes me sad because Portal 2's like, you know. I'm
Quickly
having
make
fun.
your way over these turret redemption platforms. Unfortunately, they did not survive their trip to the future. Come to think of it, it's actually quite remarkable that you are still alive.
Thanks. I was so planning on not dying. Hey guys. Hurry!
If at any point you are concerned about your odds of survival, don't be. Remember the test subject teleportation devices at the start of each test section. Should you die at any point during this test, we can simply rearrange the atoms you are made of and put them back together. Good as new.
I love that because it like almost subtly explains how the save system works. You know, it's a nice bit of subtle fourth wall, which You only seem to get good fourth wall jokes in games. Media is just like, make some joke about the audience and look at the screen and it's just so bloody obvious. Where in games you can do something like that and it's super subtle. I've only ever seen good fourth wall jokes in games, never in film, comics or anything like that. Funny how that one works. Oh, that's the one we want. Warning, CPU core overheat. Oh, my nose is so itchy right now. Right, this is what you do for this one. And then you realise you bugger it up. And I did it wrong. Hang on. Never mind. Timing. There's quite a lot of puzzles like this which are all about timing. And then you realise you do that. And bugger it up. Woo! There we go. Timing is key in a lot of these.
Good.
And the nice
In
thing
case
is
you were
there's no
curious,
bullshit puzzles because you can
we
find
cannot
plenty of them in
make
the
infinite
workshop.
clones of you because of the stupid rules of quantum mechanics.
I love that.
Only once you die can we take your atoms and recreate your body for continued perpetual testing.
I love that. It's just only once you die because of the stupid rules of quantum mechanics. Yeah, I must say, when it comes to quantum mechanics, I am pretty clueless. How do quantum computers work for me? Magic. They're made out of magic. Literally, that's what it is to me. It's magic. It's indistinguishable to magic.
These lasers should provide a fun change of pace. Please be aware that some test elements may only be functional in one timeline.
Mostly the lasers. Here is our first test. But what's going on in the other timeline, I hear you ask? Right, let's see. Oh, that's right. Now, one thing that is quite strange with this mod is it's very inconsistent when the lasers actually hurt you. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't.
Great. By now, you might be wondering how it is possible to hear these automated messages, regardless of which timeline you're in. We implanted a small device directly into your brain.
Yeah.
That way, you can hear these messages as if they were the voice of your own conscience. Well, they practically are, considering how much of your cerebral cortex we had to remove to make this work.
I will always love the wit. like, yeah, we just removed half your brain to stick our chip into your brain. It wasn't necessary, but we did it anyway. Lasers! We need you. More specifically, we need multiple of you. And that, my friend, is why you can't do it that way. Go laser printer. I say laser printer, 3D printer. But then we discover the problem. See, now the lasers are sometimes hurting me. Alright, cool. Lasers, they burn. Goes the laser. Ow. Oh, my nose is itchy. We're recording this at 30 FPS. Do we still only have one viewer at 3 comments? Well, that's fun.
Things are about to get a little more complicated in the next chamber.
Oh, goody.
But don't lose hope. Think about this. As long as you don't see your own corpse lying in the future, it is safe to assume that you solved the chamber sometime during the last 20 years.
That is a fair point. That would have been the point where I told the map maker to put a skeleton in the level. Oh, this one is a mind bender. is always the important one. Sorry for the silence, one viewer, but there is that thing of the concentrating that I'm doing. Hang on. Brian, you did a subliminal job of remembering how to do this, didn't you? Brain. Ah, brain! Hang on. Ah, I completely just lost how to do this one. Here you go, you can kind of see how the world portals are like that. Or maybe not. Never mind, I was talking shit. There's not really much point interacting with the audience. There's no fucking audience to interact with. Hello, people who are not there. You're making this very exciting. Oh, I figured this bit out super quickly last time. Must be post-work brain. Just like... It's like, yeah, that ain't happening. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah. That's the solution. That's the solution, my friends! Why did doing that take me so bloody long? Whoops. There's times like this I feel super dumb. Subliminal, we actually had comments. Bloody hell, what the hell's going on here? Probably because it's a Thursday. Aha. And then watch this magic. There we go. The brain got it in the end.
You solved it. And you were pretty quick about it, too.
Really?
Great work.
I certainly ain't no speedrunner. I don't know why, I always feel compelled to look up when that's going on. Oh. Look like... Hell, I could probably get my willy out on stream and no fucker would notice. So yeah, that's the Easter egg. Somewhere on YouTube, my dick is on stream.
We tried many times to open a passage to the future, but this connection, exactly
20
years from now, is the only one stable enough to last longer than a few microseconds.
Indeed it is. That's quite mesmerizing. Getting something to actually do that to that level of accuracy would take an extreme amount of computational skill and a lot of adjustability. Ah, this one you have to ping through the world portal.
Good. The second half of this testing course is located below you.
Oh, well,
Unfortunately, no elevator can take you there, so you will have to take the stairs.
I love that, so you have to take the stairs.
That works too.
I love the comedy of this game. I wonder if those stairs actually lead anywhere. Let's find out. Oh no, why is console not working? Okay, that's odd. Developer console is not working. I don't know why. Yeah, that's unusual for a Valve game.
You might have noticed that something is not quite right here. Remember when we told you that the decay of the facility was completely intentional? Turns out, that was a lie. There is a bigger picture here. Your test might be the most important one ever conducted. For now, let's just try to get back on track and keep going.
There's no collision actually with those barriers in the ceiling. If you want collision, you have to add it yourself. You just keep on trying till you run out of cake. Still no comments? Oh Jesus. You guys aren't even giving me anything to work with. Disappointing. They look a bit like car fuses for the car fuse boxes. There we go, now we can shoot time portals.
Well done. Since the catwalk to the next chamber
Do you have
appears
an
to be
Amiga
non-existent, you can rely on the power
1200?
of
No.
aerial
I
faithfulness
have an
to
Amiga
get you
500 who is fully functional. And I did actually pull out the play not too long ago actually, just to test it still works. Oh, this seat makes my arse sore. I should have stolen a better seat from the office. Oh well, live and learn.
This next chamber should really test your observation skills. Take a good look around first, and then decide what to do, and in which order.
Oh, my nose. You'll notice...
Remember that you can only place time portals on surfaces which are in the same condition in both timelines.
Oh, my nose is so itchy. Oh, that's just typical. Whee! Remember, kids? Do not knock the cube. You see what we gotta do here? We gotta involve time portals. I'm looking at upgrading my Amiga 1200 soon. Definitely the RAM replace the CF hard drive as well. Yeah, that's generally a good one hard drive replacement because, let's be honest, mechanical hard drives are not known for their reliability. Okay, he's up there. I've got a, the video I did lately is the latest computer I got fully operational again. Although I'm going to have to be waiting for a, one of those nipple things that IBM does. I would say I have an example right here, but the laptop with it on is downstairs and the other one's sitting over there. 3D printer is still doing 3D printing. Oh wait. Oh god, I've got burps now. Which is annoying, but such is life. Double the laser. Is the hard drive currently compact flash, or is it actually still the old school mechanical? But yeah, a lot of the stuff, especially expansion cards for Amiga these days, are crazy money. Never fails to amaze me how hardware that is over 30 odd years old can actually still be worth so much.
Outstanding. You are the first test subject to ever make it to this point. In fact,
What happened to all the
you
others?
are the first test subject to ever survive a trip to the future. At all.
I can imagine there are a lot of trail runs, shall we say. Oh, my testicles, they're getting crushed by my gym jams. Let's just readjust all that down there. There we go. Oh, look, you can see my glowy headphones. How's the audio on my end, anyway? Yeah, that happened. I actually have an Amiga compact flash adapter in my supply of bits, complete with the software for a 1200, but I just don't have a 1200 for it, so it's sort of sat waiting to be used.
These light bridges are great for traversing over deadly ground. As with the lasers, you will often only have one of these at your disposal, so use them wisely.
Case in point. 20 years in the future, the present. Ah, this one. This one was quite a bit mind bender. Oh, did I just see a comment appear? The AGA 12,000 and 4000 Amiga stuff is what always gravitates, especially their attempts at first-person shooters. Yeah, it was pretty awesome what they were able to achieve back then with such limited hardware. Yeah. I'm guessing that they sound very much like Doom knockoffs. Mind you, there were plenty of them back in the day. Right, let's grab the other cube. Right, that's right. Ah, yes, we need to put him up there. Hang on. Yoink! Oh, bugger. No! Alright, we'll just respawn the cube. Oh, brilliant. Why does it keep getting kicked off the button? The 3D printer is going brr like the money printers are. Oh my god, it's literally in amongst my team of security operations. Like, we literally just communicate in memes these days. It's hilarious. Right, let's hope that's the last time we have to do that. Hang on. Oh god, how do I get up there again? God damn it! Hang on. We gotta play. Simon's brain seems to be only operating at 10% capacity today. In fact, that's just a general rule these days. I do not have the enthusiasm I used to for stuff. It's kind of depressing, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, Amiga got to a Quake 1 game that runs like ass. Yeah! PC gaming running like ass. Oh my god. That is still a thing. You can have the best hardware in the world and the game still runs like ass. The modern Call of Duties are a good example of that. They run like ass on the PC. Now we use our newfangled time portal. I don't know how they managed to get the 4 portals working. You are kidding me! After all the work I went through to get that, and I dropped the fucking cube into the acid. Oh my god. Ah, what dumbass mistake will I make next? Yeah, yeah. It's like, I know what I'm doing, and then yeah, the cube goes plop. Ah! How many more times do you reckon this will happen? Right, cube retrieved again. Let's try not to be a damn ass and drop it into the acidy, gooey stuff. Radioactive, whatever the hell that stuff is. There we go. That's where we want to drop cubics. Ah, that's what's stopping us from doing that. You can't take the cube from the past to the future.
Good thinking.
The good thing is
With all
the
this
rules
talk
are
about
clearly
time travel,
established.
do you ever question the meaning of it all? Do your actions have any consequences? Or are we all just following the deterministic path of the universe? Here's a fun experiment. Listen carefully. The next thing you will do is jump in 3, 2, 1. It appears that the universe is strictly deterministic, and everything you do is already predetermined.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a different line if you don't jump. Oh, itchy. I am getting so fat these days. Ah, this is the one I had to kind of glitch out. I swear I glitched it, because what I did is I threw the cube up there. Because I couldn't think of any other way of doing it. And I don't think that was technically the way to complete it, but it's the way I came up with to complete it. What are you printing? Project boxes! I'll show you one. Someone else designed them, so I have nabbed them. And what I'm going to do is stick the circuit boards from the night vision Mark III into them. I was going to do my own solution, but the hard drive that has those files half built on is, well, dead. Head crash. Well, I've had it open and confirmed, but yeah. So I have to do it this way now, otherwise I'd have to recreate the model from scratch. Because I'll show you the model I've created that actually houses the night vision tube. That, thank God, I printed it off. So here is Mark III night vision scope, and it's got the tube and board combination that was sent through by Edwin Burton, who was kind enough to send this stuff through. And I designed and printed this back in the summer, but you know what it is with projects, you know, you get distracted by other stuff. And this has literally sat on the downstairs sitting room table since I printed it and put it together. But yeah, so the electronics will be mounted in the boxes, so it'll be quite big and chunky. And then what I'm going to do is design and print off my own like gun grip that will have a trigger to turn this section on, and the IR LED will just be switched on by a standard toggle switch. But yeah, I actually designed and printed the tube housing. This one took a decent amount of time to design. And the files for it had gone forever. Remember, always back up your data. Yeah, after I finished uni, I kind of stopped with the regular backups. Mistake. I'm actually going to, at some point soonish, probably next payday, buy a NAS storage box and get that set up so everything's backed up automatically and I don't have to do it manually anymore, because doing it manually is not a sustainable process, especially when you have gaming PC, Windows 10 laptop 2, Windows 10 laptop 1, Linux laptop, Linux Mint 20 or whatever it is now, and there's probably at least one or two other machines floating around that would also come under the category if they need to be backed up. So yeah, it's kind of unsustainable to back all that up manually, because you end up with a case where you just forget and then a hard drive crashes on you one day. I just had a pee. So yeah, at some point there's going to be some point, maybe soonish, because I've started up the project again. There's going to be a Night Vision Mark III video. Now the Night Vision Mark III is just a single Gen 1 tube, so it won't be as impressive as my Mark II. But where the improvements are is actually in the physical design of the device itself, rather than its performance. I wanted to get through this without dying, but that didn't seem to happen. Oh, that's right. Should have thought about that. Right, this is where you're going to get my weird fucked up solution to this level. It takes a little bit, it takes a few attempts, but you can get it up there. It's all about having the right flinging. Almost. There's probably another way to do this, but this is the way I figured out. So this is the way we're doing it. There we go. There's definitely some funky shit they did with the entities in this. But I would love to know the answer on. how he goes.
You are a very smart test subject. If the universe really was deterministic, we would have already known the outcome of this test, which might make this compliment seem unnecessary. If you feel that you have been receiving too many compliments, feel free to ignore the previous statements.
No such thing as too many compliments. Yeah, I don't know if that is the actual solution to the puzzle. It's the one my brain came up with. My Aspie brain decided that was the solution. And that's using the mechanics of the game, so... yeah. But the nice thing is the levels on this one aren't really bullshit. Because there's a lot of maps in the workshop that people just make levels that are just bullshit. I mean, Portal Prulade is an example.
We found a way to make these turrets more durable. They should now also work in the future. Most of them, anyway. Should you find a defective turret in the future, feel free to mark this as a flaw in your test report.
Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, this level's a bit of a pain. This one is. Oh, I thought I could get away with that. No getting away with that.
Target lost. Hibernating. Sleep mode activated.
There you are. Activating. There you are.
Perfect. Ah. Hang on a moment. keep orange there. We know we can sort of duke the turrets.
No hard feelings. Activated. Are you still there?
Goodbye. Stay safe.
Boom! And now... I was able to jump up on this last time. But this time it's being a temperamental little bastard. That's actually one of the challenges I'm trying to set myself. Do a video where I don't swear every time. Ah, so close. Oh, why is it being so temperamental? And before it was just working. Like, slightest knock will make it delete the cube. Boom!
Well, this was not the way this chamber was meant to be completed. But good on you for solving it anyway. Please quickly travel to the other timeline to continue.
Oh, my testicles are itching. Oh yeah, it doesn't have the exit, does it? It just goes to these panels.
Except for these ones.
Oh god.
At this point, you might rightfully be asking yourself why we put you through all this. This testing track was built as a failsafe. My job is to ensure that testing can continue, no matter the circumstance. You see, this facility is largely controlled by one entity. For some reason, this entity
Yeah,
seems completely
I know.
unresponsive.
20?
It's a
Years
new
from
mod
now.
for Portal 2, basically.
That's why the future looks the way it does. We have lost all control, and we need to find a way to restore it.
Bye-bye! Into the oblivion you fall. I really, really, really wish my testicles would stop itching. It's super annoying and distracting. Test chamber 22. Yeah, it was released not too long ago because it's literally the 10th anniversary of Portal 2. Makes me feel fucking old. Before I know it, I'll be shouting at kids to get off my front lawn and become a miserable old bastard that has no fun in the world. You know, I'm only a decade off of fucking 40 now, which is scary. Oh, this one was a challenge. This particular track is very relaxing. Oh, that always bloody happens. Ah! It's the other. Oh god, look, they've landed on top of each other. Giant fan in distance. Ah! Not again! The trouble is you don't have much time to calculate it. So I'm pretty much relying on just guessing. And hoping I get it right. Boom! Oh, check out that angle the cube landed. Yeah, I gave you a doodly-doo. Done like button. Clicky do, thanks. You're the only person who has. Whoops. I just got smashed in the face by a cube. In Portal 1 these actually hurt you when they fall on you. Right. How do I get up there again? Oh, that's right. This is just like a really chill tune, and I love it. Oh, I've got to time this shot now. I heard a cube disintegrate, which is not a sound I wanted to hear. Yeah, and I found the disintegrated cube. Stop myself flinging into death. I don't know why this cube disintegrated, but it did. Probably a glitch.
Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, and since we want to object, there's no sense trying.
You just keep on trying till you run out of cake, and the sun is still done, and we have a lot of fun on people who are still alive.
Well done. You have proven yourself to be quite capable. Keep going, and you might actually fulfill your true purpose in all this.
Oh, that's a 3D printer. I forgot he was going. What's the status of the printer? Still working on the very bottom of the panels. I need to go out and buy some more squash. Trouble is, it means leaving
You
house.
are in the home stretch now. Only a few more chambers until this testing course is over. Time to introduce the last new testing element.
Excursion
These Aperture
funnel.
Science excursion funnels will mostly work in both timelines. Have fun exploring all your options in the next chamber.
Right, let's see if we can get this working. There we go. Now we're exploiting the excursion funnel glitch, which we're not actually going to use to complete the test chamber because that would be a very lame way of completing it. But I just wanted to demonstrate that I do. Oh, it's supposed to stop when you enter the excursion funnel. It's not stopping. Oh dear, I'm stuck to the ceiling! Yeah, that is a slight problem with the excursion funnel glitch. Come on, reset the counter back. Oh, you are kidding me. Usually going in the funnel and coming back out makes the excursion funnel glitch stop being, well, glitchy. I should make it in one of my maps though. The only way to reach an Easter egg is do the excursion funnel glitch, but I wouldn't make it a valid option for completing the test chamber because it would be complete bullshit for those who actually don't know it. And we don't have the console doesn't work. Why does the developer console not work? What is this? Okay, I'm going to have to load a last save because, well, yeah. Excursion funnel glitch sort of had me pinned to the
You
ceiling
are in the
for
home
eternity.
stretch now. Only a few more chambers until this testing course is over. Time to introduce the last new testing element. These aperture science excursion funnels will mostly work in both timelines. Have fun exploring all your options in the next chamber.
I am surprised I never figured out the excursion funnel glitch on my own, to be honest, because it's so easy to accidentally trigger. Whoops. It's alright, the cube's up there now. So yeah, we're not going to complete this with the excursion funnel glitch because that'd be lame. It also can be a bit temperamental to pull off. The excursion funnel glitch is not reliable. Oh, that's right. Oh, that was close. No excursion funnel glitch was used to complete that.
The time-bending technology used to create these time portals is only stable in one specific configuration. We cannot choose the exact point in time to which the time portals will lead. We can only take a small glimpse of what the facility looks like
20
years from now. What exactly transpired is still unknown, but the data we collected points to a single rogue test subject.
I love this game. In time, people find all the Easter eggs and whatnot that exist. There's actually one where you can see Atlas. My ass is sore. This chair isn't that comfortable after a million hours of sitting on it. Error, file deleted, whoops. Bye bye cube. Oh, the stupid cube didn't go where I wanted it to. That's alright, we'll just try again. Whoops. Now, I am sure there's another way to do this, but this is another one of those cases where this is the way I figured it out. So that's at least 3 levels I reckon I've sort of glitched my way to victory. Almost. Ah! So close. Ah, I thought I had it then. I can't help but think I missed an easier option. No! Oh, you bastards! You know, that's probably it. Oh, that's a bit epileptic. Okay, back to this method. Come on! Get caught in the excursion funnel! Come on, it didn't take this long the first time I did it. I'm trying to get that little extra height off the buttons. Ah, the... No, that's not going to work. Fuck it, I'm going to try it. Ooh. Why is it so suddenly difficult when I could do it like in about 10 times last time? I would say I could just no-clip it up there, but fucking console isn't working. Come on! Go in the stupid funnel! No! Not off the edge! There's definitely an easier method I'm missing here. I'm too dumb to figure out. Yeah! There
If
we
something
go.
horrific were to happen to this facility in the future, my protocol is to find a viable candidate that can withstand the effects of time travel on the human body and help to rectify whatever led to the tragic events of the future. That's where you come in. We need you to stop this test subject dead in its tracks and save the facility.
Oh, my eyes. Oh! Bugger, I just crashed the game. Bugger, 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 bugger. Fuck's sake. Stupid! Right, let's relaunch it. I accidentally leaned on the Windows key when it was loading and it killed the game. Continue playing, yes. Oh, my arse! Oh, my poor arse. Oh, good, at least it's saved in a sensible place. It's not even the kind of good arse save. Oh, I also have my Big Clive supercomputer running, which I actually stole the idea and did my own thing with it, which is the best thing to do with ideas. Rather than just copy Big Clive's design, why not add my own spin to it, so it reel-to-reels and valves and stuff.
Welcome to the final
I need
chamber.
to readjust position
Don't get
because my
overwhelmed.
arse is killing me.
Take everything one step at a time, and you will soon find the solution.
That is very good advice there. That's very good life advice. Take everything one step at a time. Yoink. This bit's got some clever coding because when the cube gets up to that position, no matter how it's positioned, it'll point at the laser. Oh, I know why I can smell cigarette smoke. I've got my rear window open and the neighbour's in his back garden having a fag. So, yeah. That's why I can smell ciggy smoke. So why can I smell that? So, yeah, that's why. Because one of my neighbours is a smoker. Oh, that smells really bothering me. I really don't like the smell of cigarettes. Oh. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I did not want to do that. Yeah, got some of the panels which are lit up. Oh, I'm tired. This is the last chamber. And that will be the end of this stream. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Keep making the same goddamn mistakes. Oh, I need sleep. I'm hungry as well. Even though I've had dinner, which was nachos. Super healthy, I know. That's better. Oh, close. I ended up pointing in that direction. The chat's gone really quiet again. There we go. Now we can proceed through here. Yay! See that? See the cube flick into position there? I'm glad they put in a bit of shenanigans to do that, because that just makes, you know, makes what would be a difficult map a little bit easier. Because this one is quite the mind bender. Oh, that was close. So you watch that cube and you'll see it fling straight into a position to point at there when it gets to the laser.
Astonishing. You really did it. You've proven to be capable of nearly anything. Now it's time for your real mission.
Remember the real mission. There's two endings. I think I might show you both.
We will put you back in stasis until the day of the incident, and you will be the one to prevent it. This vacuum tube will take you back to the long-term human storage vault. You will be awoken when the time comes to use your special abilities to save this facility from its impending doom.
There's the surface ending and there's
The
this
Enrichment
ending.
Center thanks you for your contribution to science. You are going to achieve great things in the future and change the course of history.
Here we go, so we'll get the voice actor come up and it's this guy. This is the guy who created it. Google cheese. There we go. This is the guy who does the Harry, who does the portal animations. If you haven't watched any of them, I highly suggest you go and watch them because they're pretty damn amazing. All these portal music videos and what he does with the Source Filmmaker, which I've only dabbled in, and that thing is as complex as the Hammer editor. And now let's show you the end.
We will put you back in stasis until the day of the incident, and you will be the one to prevent it. This vacuum tube will take you back to the long-term human storage vault. You will be awoken when the time comes to use your special ability to save this facility from its impending doom. Warning, you are going the wrong way. Please be aware that escaping is not an option here. You are far too important.
Doesn't matter what you get, you'll always
we
get
will be
time
forced to
portal.
destroy your current body in order to put you back together in the stasis chamber. But this will be a small price to pay in order to help save the facility. Think of it as a sacrifice to science. Thank you, and goodbye.
I like that. Think of it as a sacrifice to science.
Warning, you are deviating from your path. Facility power has reached critical levels. Connection unstable. Done.
And the connection has been lost. But even this ending is not as good as you'd think it would be. Ooh, cold shiver. I don't know why I get them. They just randomly happen. Completely involuntary. Sometimes even with vocalizations. Freedom! But if you think, set before Gladys's destruction, around the same time, 20 years, when Gladys got destroyed, the Combine was still prowling about. Now we get this nice tune again. Oh yeah, remember, anyone who knows where to get the i5 7400 CPU drivers, Intel drivers, please put a link in the thing. They're a bit of a pain in the arse to find. Ah, it's doing the CPU separation properly. Because they really want to force you over to Windows 10 on everything. No. I've got 2 laptops that run Windows 10 anyway. I don't need a third Windows 10 machine. No, there's specific things that I need Windows 7 for. Because let's face it, Windows 10 can't do anything Windows 7 can't. And that is the conclusion of our stream. And I thank you all for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to go and do something else that isn't sitting in this chair now because my arse is killing me. And I'll see you all next time of like the one person who bothered watching this thing. Oh wait, it's there we go.